the South Coast. Let's go. Know your skin. Know your skin. Yeah. Know your skin. Know your skin.
Yeah. Yes. What up? You hear that? Ladies and gentlemen, it's the one and only D Louisiana homie, TMONEY Da Dalphia, the kingpin of the South Coast, aka 337, the northern part of the Caribbean. What's good? Sayonara Salafi. YKP boy. Baby T109, what's up? Y'all can see me? Alright. Peanut, what's up, homie? Love you, Neff. Yeah. Miss Veronica. Julio, what up, homie? I see you. PJ, Young News. Harthon, Young Mocha, aka Baby Draco. My coffee, hot, hot, hot. Shout out to OG Giggity, OG Guy, Natural Born Gangster. Brother Carl, rest in peace. Shout out to the OG Big Rookie, Full Side ENT, you know how we get down, homie. Land Luke, Gangster B, Thug G family, you know how we get down, homie. Yeah. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. We have the video on the way. You understand me? Believe that. I think that was a good introduction. How y'all doing? Yo, it's the one and only Louisiana homie, TMONEY Da Dalphia, the original king of the 337. Not by mud, well, by mud and by blood. Believe that. That's my slogan. By mud and by blood, all right? So today's topic, I'm going to put it out there, is how I met Chip and Lady Kim. All right, I'm going to give y'all a briefing on that. You dig? I'm going to let my little coffee cool down. You know, I'm in all white like the saint. Shout out to the New Orleans Saints for playing a hell of a game. You know what I'm saying? I love my country. We together. You heard me? 504-337-985-318. All over. 225. Holla. Yo, so, like I said, this was around the time where, you know, I had formed this Thug G group. And they had an audition. And during the audition, you know, I ended up getting picked by Full Side Entertainment and all that, right? So as we was doing the mixtapes, the Screw era had took off. So this is how I had got the deal with Swisher House. And in that time, we never had no solid material. We never had no material that you know, that was radio friendly. You know what I'm saying? We was just kind of riding off the wave like a lot of people doing today. You know, they ride the wave. But we didn't have no original material. And I remember we was looking for a studio, and we found out through a homie, Jay Bird. Shout out Jay Bird, you know what I'm saying? He had told us about Roy Anthony, which was an OG partner of them back in the day during the Legit era. Like I said, Legit was one of the biggest groups and the first group, the artists from the 337, from our own parish, St. Martin Parish, to Blue, you know what I'm saying? So that's why Roy Anthony Chocolate Chip is such an extravagant pioneer in the industry right now, because he was one of the first to be on a major scale, and he still is. So shout out to my brother Chip. I love you for everything we accomplished together, and everything you instilled and you schooled in me and those who came after me. So me and Rookie, we took Jarvis' word. We met up with Chip. We made a meeting, and Chip, you know, at the time we was used to having our own studio and recording freestyles off of other people's beat. So the song would have cost us like $800 or $1,000 with the beat and the mix and master. So, you know, my brother at the time, Rook, was like, we was gonna do it, but at the time it was kind of bad for all of us. You know what I'm saying? He was facing some things he was going through with the powers that be. I was in my transformation from a teenager to an adult, still dealing with the system myself. So the money situation at the time was, we had to kind of balance it right. We just didn't have $1,000 to just dish for one song, when we knew we spent so much money on a studio and a whole packaging company. We had stores. We had real stores and real manufacturing company where we would distribute and manufacture multiple thousands of CDs. So we just found it absurd to go and pay $1,000 for a beat or so for one song, not understanding the value and not educated, right? And that was the first time I met Chip. So we never got back with Chip on that. Lo and behold, Jarvis, who I'm talking about, Jay Bird, his brother, his name is Carl. We call him Brother Carl. Rest in peace to my OG. Rest in peace to my mentor. You know what I'm saying? He come home from prison. You know, they got a hell of a story. You check out the documentary that's coming out. It's gonna be a series. Y'all gonna hear about these guys I'm talking about. I ain't gonna give their story right here, but y'all go check out the series when we do, right? So Carl, remember Brother Carl, they come from Raceland, New Orleans and St. Louis all together. That's the area they beheld. They're born in New Orleans, raised in Raceland, moved to St. Louis, back to Louisiana and Brobridge. And when he come from prison for his time, he was already doing music from the 90s, but he was like the coldest lyricist ever. Like, listen, still today, I like, even Vicious said it, like, you know, we went with the best of them in the early 2000s. VI, UNLV, everybody Chip was bringing in, because through Carl we met Chip up again at this time, because they lived down the street. Him and OG Giga the Guy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to OG Giga the Guy, put something together called Natural Born G's. And at this time, like I said, with me and my brother facing situations with our situations, that our label was coming to an end. It's my ringing my phone. That our situation was coming to an end. So we were scrambling, and we decided the best decision was to go with them, because they was gonna be doing real material, and that's what we needed. Lo and behold, that went through, and that's how I met Chip again. In the process of working with Chip, you know, Chip showed us how to compose music. He showed us how to write a song and count bars. Even though I thought I knew how to do it, but he showed us how to literally break the songs down and write bars. This is like 2000, 2001. And at this time, Lady Kim was not there. She was not there. She was in the church. I don't know what she was doing in her personal life. I've never seen her in none of the pageants or little shows that they would have, youth exposures or festivals that I'll be performing to. I never ran across her at that time. Well, we did a song with the female from St. Martinville named Trishima. Trishima was the winner for the American Idol 99 2000. She was the winner. She from K, Louisiana. She was in the church too with Chip them. And her and Cupid them, because they all from that area. Shout out to Cupid. That's when he recorded his first song with Trishima. I forgot how it go. I think it's called Haters. Why you hating on me? You better not, I got mine. Something like that. Y'all help me in the comments with that. Y'all, you know. But that's what they was doing. And that was her first song, and that was Cupid's first song. So we got her. Chip lined it up for us to get her on a song. She got on a song called 6 Feet Deep. I'm not gonna say I'm out of the game, but I'm no longer slaying king. I make moves on the street, 6 feet deep. I'm not gonna say I'm out of the game, but I'm no longer slaying king. I make move on the streets, 6 feet deep. God wrote that hook for all of us, and she sung it. So the song came out good. The hood loved it. And at the time, she won American Idol. So she had to fly, I don't know if it was to Chicago, DC, or somewhere in the Midwest. And her and Cupid's song was on the radio. We was trying to get that song on the radio. However, the genre of music at the time was kind of changing, right? Due to the screw era. It was going to the club era. So we didn't get a chance to drop that record because we had to catch up with the times. We dropped the song, Say Lil Mama. Say Lil Mama, I see you in the club, shaking it up. Come around with me, come get a little closer. Come let me see you do that thing on my zipper. And when we hit the club, you know we roll them dubs. So we did that. That baby come and take it all, follow me home. That's my first real introduction on a real record to the world at the time. A composed record by Anthony Chip, Raw Anthony Chocolate Chip from Legit, the original. I feel he the king of swing out here. You know what I'm saying? Of Louisiana. We was ready to do our second song with Trishima because we already had that first song, right? So Vinny was on our line for another one. They all from the same area. We all from the same parish, so we all family. So shout out to Vinny V, man. You've been a big help in our career for so long, bro. We love you and much more to come. All right. So we reached out to Chip again, and we had another song we wanted to do with the girl. So Chip okay. When that went on, 2 weeks came by. Chip lined the date up. We go to the studio. We get to the studio. We see this little young female in the studio, right? She was a little chubby little chick. So we ain't paid no mind because we know Chip be recording all kind of people. So but we in the trucks smoking, doing our thing and sipping lean, and you know how we get down back then. So in the expedition, it was 2022. We in the expedition. You dig? So man, one person walked in and he was like, man, they got somebody else in there, So we okay. So my big cousin guy get down, go see. He go in there, he come out. He's like, man, got some little chick in there. Chip working with her. Chip was in the house. So he come out, Chip introduces all to her. Hey, how y'all doing? It was me, Camus, Guy, brother Carl, Roland, my little brother PJ, my cousin News, and Nolan was there at the time. Troy was there. Not Troy. Nolan was there at the time. Shout out to and Nolan brother. So I think that's Troy. No, not Troy's their cousin. But shout out to Nolan. But and that whole Karen Crew area. Y'all know I love y'all boys, man. Forgive me. I love y'all niggas. Don't beat me. Dimmick. What's up, D? Shout out to OG Dimmick. I don't know if Dimmick was there that day. But I know we was in there, and I remember Chip KB introduced this Kim. This Kim. Her name was Kim at the time. And she a girl that go to church with us. And I'm trying to work with her, I'm trying to show her how to record, and that way when I'm out of town, it don't stop the show, and I'm gonna come back, finish, and mix and master. So he was kind of training her, right? And in the process of doing that, we asked for Trishima. He was like, well, Trishima had to fly out of town. Now, let alone we already paying Trishima. She wasn't even a major star yet, but because she won the American Idol, we held her as a star, so we was paying her a few $100s. Well, my cousin was paying her a few $100s. Anyway, he well, I got hurt. She could do it. I'm working with her. Let's give her a try. Now, we automatically in denial. Everybody feeling some time what? Because everybody came to see this yellow chick, beautiful chick from St. Martinville. Everybody want to see this yellow, beautiful chick sing, boy, like a lady. So we man, what? Man, dude. So I walked out. We walked out. I went smooth. I'm talking amongst my Thug G crew. I'm letting them know, man, this man trying to control our sound. I don't like that. I'm like, man, we know who this chick is. We knew what we wanted. We rehearsed it for two weeks. At the end of the day, everybody walked out, got in the truck talking shit. We was talking shit. We felt the type of way. So my cousin, he was like, man, well, give the old girl a chance. This here. If she's not sounding good, I'm zipping off of that. You know what I'm saying? So we up there blowing Doty. We just waiting, you know what I'm saying? We blowing Doty. So he go, man, let me go see what she doing. Because he paying for that. So he let me go see what she doing to my song. So he went, he stayed a while. So brother called and that, so he jumped out. And, we had to roll him out the wheelchair. Camus rolled him in. Guy came back. I said, man, that little girl sound good. Y'all need to go hear her. But we already man, we want to see Trishima and hear Trishima. So Carl come out. Carl said, yeah, that one doing her thing and now. She doing her thing and now. They had a little voice. Yeah, she doing her thing, T. She doing her thing, and T. I'm like, for real? Yeah, they was doing her thing. So I'm like, man, let me go see. Man, when I walk in that studio, y'all listen. Man, this little girl was really doing her thing, sounding like Joelle or Monica, but with that Joelle, Keisha Cole, Mary J. Blige, all the females that could really sing that ghetto soulness, she had that sound. And that's that sound I call it that California sound. That's the sound we all had liked it in the group. My older cousin guy, brother Carl, we liked it, that sound. So to hear her, it was like, man, you came out of our mind. And that's how I met Lady Kim. And we clacked it. You know what I'm saying? We clacked it. Her name was Kim. She recorded us a lot. She got on a lot of our songs. You know, we put her on her first song that we know. You know, she didn't have no records out at the time. Nobody like knew her unless you was from Truman in that area or went to church, but she wasn't publicly known till she got out on our CD in 2001, Lost in the Game. And I'm saying all that to say this, that, you know, I have a great history. In that time, we built a wonderful relationship, y'all. And we built like a brother-sister relationship because we were the youngest of the group, like Cash Money, Wayne, and Turk. And yeah, we like Wayne and Turk, you know what I'm saying? Just on some brother-sister, because she didn't really have a camp to roll with, so she kind of leaned with us and more hits, but with us because we was doing with more what she liked it. And we even formed a little duo with her and our other homegirl, Kelly Derrisell. You know, we got the records to show y'all her first records. Lady Kim, some of her first records. We know that's her first records to the public, but, you know, everybody got a chance to tell their story. That's why it's right here. So if y'all see this, y'all tag Lady Kim and she could get a chance to rebuttal. And that's how I met her. You know what I'm saying? How she got her name, Lady Kim. My homie brother Carl gave her that name. You know, her name was Kim Possible. Oh, that's my time they call me. Her name was Kim Possible. On first, we heard that she changed it to Lady Kim because brother Carl on the song with her did a verse and wrote a verse for her. He was like, I'm brother what? Brother who? Brother this, brother that. I'm a legend in the game. And, you know, she, lady who, lady what? That come from brother Carl. So peace, love, and happiness, man. They ringing my phone, man. I got calls coming in. I'm going to have to do a live where I can let y'all come in live. But until then, y'all enjoy this. Peace. Check out my flag.
No nigga, if he really got hard, but you could tell he wasn't real. By the way that he talked, them niggas think they get offense because they made them a mark. But when you living on the streets, boy, you gotta be small.